Oh shit. Oh, whoa. See, we got a collection of planes today. We're gonna start off with the English Electric Lightning, baby. Let's go. I flew this once, so this isn't really a maiden. However, I had the gear on and that flight did not go well. So this is like, you want to call it a redeemer flight. That's where I have my battery placed. I don't know if the camera picked it up, but hopefully this goes much better. Push that down up in there. Another thing I'm worried about is my hatch. Right. Now that's initialized, let's get this going. Got a nice little wind, so hopefully that doesn't hurt us too much. But I think we'll be all right. Left, right, up, down. All right, that's mid rates. Okay, so we got, oh shit. So we got the takeoff and low rates. All right, we do have safe on here. Safe off, just for hand launch assist. You know what I'm saying? All right, so safe is on. I don't know how the best way to hand launch this will be. I'm gonna try underhand, but we gonna see what we can do. Got plenty of throttle. All right. See what we can make it happen. Let's go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Thing is a missile, man. Goodness gracious. I turned my rates back up because it's windy, so I wanted a little bit more authority, especially on that elevator. But the rudder works really well, as you can see. Bring her down. That is no throttle, just getting pushed by the wind. That's a stall. It is a little bit too windy for this bird, but you know what? I'm making it happen. Keep the speed up in the turn, just like the MiG. Let me shut up and fly it. Oh yeah, that climb is crazy. It is super windy, y'all. I turned the gyro off and this is just the wind. Go back to mid reads before I roll her over herself. No power. Look, this is the wind pushing her. Docile little thing though, man. Oh yeah. 50% throttle. Sharp rudder, man. I need to turn the rudder down. That was a roll. That was a roll. Oh man. Yeah, Freewing, y'all need to make a bigger version of this because this plane is cool, but it is super light. And even without the gear, the wing flex is crazy. Dang, that was amazing. I hope I picked that up. I can already tell it's gonna be a handful to land. Let me roll over. All right, we got 19 seconds, so I'm gonna bring her in the best way I can, y'all. This is gonna be hell. There's no power, but I have to keep some because this wind is blowing her backwards. All right. Oh my gosh. Look at that. I'm hovering. Oh my God. Y'all, I probably damaged it, but it was so windy. Like, this plane has no business being out here in this wind, man. Like, I really hope I didn't mess her up, but that was amazing overall. 4 minutes of flight. BAC Lightning, English Electric Lightning. Let's see. Y'all can see the damage live if I did any. She kind of plopped on the ground kind of hard. That's my main fear, is that cone right there. But we look like we're in good shape. Super authority. Yeah, I think we're in good shape. No damage. One more flight on this before we lose daylight because the winds have calmed down a little bit. So I'm gonna see how she does. Because I enjoyed flying her the first time, but man, that wind was something to be studied. All right, so left, right, up, down. Oh yeah, let me get the rates. So that's high rates, low rates, low rates. Y'all see what I mean? This is like grounds to be concerned. You know what? This is why I had a screwdriver with me. Yep, there it is. Cause that's concerning, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. We don't make shit up here at Louis Motorsports. If something needs to be adjusted, I do that jump right in front of y'all. That's better. All right, let's see. Safe for hand launch assist. Throttle cuts off. This is a high V battery. And I am going the wrong way. Well, that has never happened before. Oh shit. Y'all, I forgot I had set up reverse thrust on this because of the landing gear. That would have been hilarious, y'all. Launch without reverse. Oh yeah, high V battery. This is definitely gonna make a difference. Oh yeah. Huge difference. She is pretty quiet. I noticed that about her. She's pretty quiet. All right, let's get her low. As y'all can see, I toned the rudder down a lot. Oh yeah, British Electric Lightning. Everybody I've talked to from England say they absolutely love this plane. Free Wing, I really hope y'all made those shipments happen for the people over across the pond, because this really is for them. A lot of people ain't hip to this plane, but this plane is like fast in real life. It made the MiG-25. It gave the MiG-25 a run for its money, for real. And the roll rate is crazy. And it cobras. It y'all cobras, man. Oh yeah, I like this though. Oh shit. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Accelerated stall, what was that? Oh dear. Well, walk of shame time. Y'all saw her go into the grass. She looks pretty decent, so I'm just gonna send her and see what happens, because I really don't see any damage. The elevator got a little bent on the end, but everything works as it should. Left, right, up, down, right, left. I don't know what that was about. I mean, the wings, I'm thinking it's that wing flex I was telling y'all about, where basically these wings, look at that, I can move it with my hand easily, where they just wash themselves out. But we gonna try and get a better landing than that, because that was terrible. Like, that was terrible, y'all. I mean, she flying. Other planes, I had to free wing. Other planes I would have just gotten destroyed off of that, just falling out the sky like that. That's pretty much a flat spin. And she hit the nose. Definitely pilot error though. I mean, I don't think the plane, if the plane isn't damaged, then I'm pretty sure that was pilot error, some way, shape, or form. So I will be taking it easy on these turns. I'm still gonna roll her though. How much time I got left? 46 seconds. Also, I was in high rate elevator, so that might have had something to do with it. Pulled too hard on the elevator while in a turn, accelerated stall. I don't know. That was interesting, Lou. Oh, there it go. Yup. Yeah, that's what it is. It's the elevator. And that wind, you saw that, it just, the wind came across the back and it just scooped her. All right, well, we'll have to not fly this one in too much wind. We'll bring her down. If I can get her down. That's full down. The wind is just picking her up. All right. Yeah, she glides well, y'all. She glides really well. Oh, shit. I am running out of options. I need to bring her down now. Well, as y'all can see, she's back in one piece. She really isn't damaged at all, but I mean, I do need to go in and really mess with this elevator servo. I think this is probably what caused the problem. That's a lot of slop. These are as tight as they go, by the way. That's the only damage. After falling out the sky, that's the only damage. So free wing, y'all really did a good job with the stability, with the rigidity of this plane. It really held up to a nasty crash. The same crash I would have torn an FMS plane a new a-hole for real. So I do like this, and I'm gonna keep flying it. It's definitely a fun plane. All right, y'all, it's Louie. So this flight went pretty good. I'm recording inside because it's really windy outside, and I was gonna try and talk about this English Electric Lightning real quick. Flown on a 2200 4S. I set my timer to 3 minutes, 45 seconds, flew for about 4. Without the landing gear, she's super light. I mean, super light. I already unplugged the battery, but I just wanted to show y'all where I had my battery. Let me turn my radio off. So, also, I don't know if y'all can see this, but there's a little bit of play on the post that connects the elevator to the actual full flying, the tails, if you want to call them. the post that they connect to that goes to the servo, it's got a lot of slop. So I don't know if that's an interior servo thing because I tighten them as much as they'll go. But yeah, ADD, let me tell y'all. So here's where my battery is. If you put your battery anywhere else on this plane, it becomes, in my opinion, unflyable. So I stuff it, I guess, a good third of the way underneath of here. And yeah, also I made that look as neat as possible because it looked kind of disheveled earlier. But yeah, that's where I have my battery. Another thing, keep the review short and sweet. It is fun to fly. But in wind, like I think it's at least 20 miles an hour out there. It's a handful to fly in 20 mile an hour wind. But super light. I mean, plenty of power. And I honestly don't think I had all of my power because I didn't do an ESC calibration. So I'm gonna redo the calibration, use a SMC or a high volt Cnhl and try again and let y'all know how it does. But overall, I mean, this is a wonderful plane. The elevator, I mean, the push rods being up top and easy to access, that's a plus. I know it looks kind of ugly, but it's definitely a plus. The servos move pretty well. The rudder is super, super effective. So I'd probably turn that down to 60% if you're flying Spektrum, or she will tumble over herself. And this is all plastic. Even this part right here that the nose cone goes on, this is plastic. My main fear when it belly lands is the nose cone is gonna get destroyed, but it's honestly, there's a lot of plastic on this. Plastic here, plastic here. These fins are plastic. As Wes from Motion RC said, my full travel only lets me go to about there, so I don't damage the elevators. Yeah, this is a great plane. So I need free wing. I mean, I'm nobody. I'm just a regular guy that likes flying planes, but free wing. If you're listening, we need this in 80 or 90. Bring back the MiG-21. There's plenty of countries that are non-politically aside that want the MiG-21 fish bed. Bring that jump back, please, and make this an 80 millimeter or a 90. I think a 90, honestly, an 8S 90 in this would be flawless. You will sell out of this because this plane flies really well and she is quick. So yeah, make it happen, free wing. I appreciate y'all watching my channel. I'm gonna try and start doing things a little differently, but I really do appreciate all my subscribers and my supporters and people who have given me advice. You know who you are. I really appreciate y'all. And yeah, man, we'll keep making this happen and we'll keep bringing y'all some good flights, more flights on the way.